Next film, Les Mis, which I'll start off by saying, because we were basically marathoning this with like little breaks in between, it was definitely a whiplash. I got major whiplash because, like, the entirety of More, it's set in one apartment. Oh wait, can I also say, just one last thing about More. If you take out the fact that it's French, and that apparently makes it more arty somehow, can we just say Amour is the dumbest and laziest name for a movie I've ever heard? It's a movie called Love. Like, what do the French think about that? Like, what if we named a movie, like, Friendship? Why would... I don't know... Art? I don't get it. But... Okay, so well, Amour's, it's been set in, like, it's very simplistic, like, simplistically shot. It's in this, like, one apartment, you know, nothing really spectacular. So, of course, we move right into Les Mis. First shot is this giant CGI ship. So it's just like, whoa, what is that? Well, I mean, your mind isn't ready. Your mind isn't ready. But on to the film itself. This is actually the first time I've seen any incarnation of Les Miserables. It's something I've been meaning to get around to for a while, and, well, I succeeded now, so go me. But it's weird, because basically, like, it's basically an opera in a way, where the entire thing is sung. Like, it's not just like a musical where there's, like, musical numbers, it's just all sung. And, okay, there might be, like, one or two sentences per scene, or something that are spoken, but other than that, it's all sung. Which isn't really something I'm used to. But honestly, you just get used to it. Like, you stop realizing they're singing, and you just kind of hear it as, like, this rhythmic talk. And it's honestly, because, of course, the hard thing whenever you're doing a musical, it's getting not only people that can act, but people that can sing. And, of course, both are important, because, I mean, you can have great actors, but if you're doing a musical and they can't sing, then that's just annoying. And you can have great singers, but, of course, they need to mix that with acting. But I honestly think they managed to do that really well. Well, Russell Crowe, he did his singing-ish thing. I think he had like a sinus. It sounded like he had a sinus infection for the entirety of the shoot, and it just, well, he didn't sing too much compared to other people. I don't know, but Hugh Jackman was great. Anne Hathaway just like 20 minutes at the start, and you're like, just crying. Just great singer, great acting. She needs that Oscar bad, and she better get it. Basically, it's basically the whole. I think of Les Mis I feel is a very character. I say it's a character-driven movie. Like, it's not like the plot is weak, or like the plot isn't interesting, or there isn't a plot, but it's honestly a movie where you're into it, partially because of the singing, but also partially because of just the characters that are so intriguing, and you want to see them, like, get through this, and everything, and that really drives it, and that's why it's so great that we got such great actors were gotten for this. Like, Russell Crowe, I didn't like his singing too much, but I think he acted well, and so did pretty much everyone else. And it's one of those movies, like, it's really long, but you don't really notice, partially because of the singing thing, which kind of, like, gets you in a trance, I think. And it's really emotional. Like, I'll admit, like, I didn't even, like, tear up or anything, but the final scene, I was kind of like, oh, that's my heart. That's my heartstrings tugging at them. Or something. And, okay, the cinematography, I'll talk about that because everyone says the cinematography, like, I didn't think it was great or anything. I didn't think it was anything to phone home about. But I didn't actually find it all that terrible. Like, one or two, well, I wouldn't say one or two because it was more than that, but some shots were, like, weirdly framed or it's kind of weird, like, thing, but it wasn't, like, the worst thing I'd ever seen. So that was nice, at least. And I do have to admire, like, I firmly stand by the fact that, like, of course, they worked hard. That isn't an excuse. That isn't something that makes things better, because this is a professional business. These are people's jobs, so you worked hard doesn't cut it, really. But I do have to admire just the way they shot it. The whole, like, did things in one take, sung it live thing, which they pushed a lot. It honestly, like, you don't even notice it in a way. Like, it feels like it was shot, the whole thing, like, it was shot like any other movie. But I think it made the voices a lot more organic sounding, which helps the songs. By the way, still, two favorite songs, and the only two I had heard before seeing the movie are One Day More and I believe it's called Angry Men. It's the Angry Men song. If it's not called that, you should know what it is. Which, Angry Men was really good, actually. And One Day More wasn't the best rendition of it, but still pretty good. Except for, the actress who played Corset, was that Amanda Seyfried, or however you pronounce her name? I don't know. I found her pitch was kind of conflicted, especially with Marius and his singing, but, you know, it's a movie. Oh, also, I realized I love the duo of Helena Bonham Carter and Sacha Baron Cohen, which I always love Helena Bonham Carter. She's just amazing. And Sacha Baron Cohen, it's like, I like him at least well enough where he's not starring in movies. Like, I like him in Madagascar, I liked him in Hugo, I liked him in this, you know. Don't show me Borat. Don't do it, Dictator, but I found them great kind of comedy reliefs for what is a fairly serious movie, musical, play, book, everything. Because, like, people die and stuff, and you do feel for them. And just, I guess what I can say is just, like, you feel for it, you like the music, you enjoy it. Well, I did say that you didn't feel like it was 3 hours. I felt like the pacing could have been a bit better. But, you know, overall, just a good movie, honestly. Just, I would watch it again, and I kind of want to buy the soundtrack now, even though I already have a version of One More Day, but, One Day More, sorry, let's move on.